It's showtime.
Hey, welcome to Did You Watch Survivor last night? This is the only fun Survivor podcast for compassionate haters. My name is Jake Scheidel. Each week I ask my best friend Thomas Powell if you did indeed watch a certain reality show. Hey, Thomas, how's it doing? How's it doing today?
How's doing?
How's it doing
today? Doing well, I would say. Another week. It's been, I don't know if it's been real humid down there, but it's fixing to storm around here. I don't know if your trick leg is acting up, but
it's a real leg.
You can sense a storm coming.
I can actually sense a storm coming. It has been humid here. It did rain a little bit this morning. I went out to water the plants outside and I said, I don't know if this is necessary, but did it anyway because it was raining. That's why I said, I don't know if this is necessary. Did you see recently somebody on Twitter said, I don't know why people hate talking about the weather. Talking about the weather is great. I love it.
There's a reason it's a standard, is because it's a thing. Everyone experiences it. It's something you can talk about, and everybody's got opinions about it.
Yeah. What more can be said about the weather? It was pretty nice, though, today when it wasn't raining. Mid-80s, sun's out. Obviously, everybody had their James Guns out.
Director James Gunn. Director of Superb Man.
He was like, everybody enjoy the sun and go see my movie, Sunderman.
Sunderman. I hope you like Crypto the Sunderdog. He's there. And he's a lot like Jake's dog, Gene, in that he's a little asshole.
Hey, you can't. Only I can say that.
Sorry. I didn't mean to act overly familiar there. I was just repeating things you say to me.
She was quite rude for the last 20 minutes of me watching a film this afternoon. She doesn't care about art, and that's what is problematic to me.
She cares a lot more about Bart.
That's right. That's so right. I was like, can you come sit here with me and watch this movie? She said, no, bark, bark, bark. I want to go outside and piss. Bark, bark, bark. I said, okay, you're going to have to wait. She rang the bell 16 times. I said, you're going to have to wait. I don't want to pause this movie. It's only 90 minutes long. You can wait 90 minutes.
Daddy needs to watch his stories.
Mm-hmm. Then everybody died in the movie I watched except for one guy. Can you believe that?
Crazy.
Anyway, we didn't come here to talk about movies, of course. We talked about movies all the time back in high school and in a little show called The Movie Club. I guess it wasn't a show as much as a club.
The movie, the club, the show.
The movie, the club, the show, movie club.
We watched films like What's Up, Tiger Lily and Sahara.
Don't remember watching that one. I do remember watching Jurassic Park, one of the best movies.
Yeah, a stolen copy of Jurassic Park, as far as I could tell.
Yep. But we instead now watch a show called Survivor. Thomas, did you watch Survivor Tocantins, the Brazilian Highlands last night?
I did. I was thinking about Tocantins.
Yeah.
How many jobs have you had where they have token teens there? They just got like one or two teens that work there?
I would say most of the jobs I've had are 80% staffed by high teenagers.
Yeah, that's like, I feel like you could call an intern a token teen.
Yeah, that'd be good. I posted a picture to the Survivor Circle Jerk of Joe and Friendin. And I said, I love the bromance between Steven and JT on Tocantins, spelled like the way you like to say it. And somebody said, I wasn't sure about the theme where they just gave a bunch of teens weed, but the bromance between these two men really made it work. So pretty funny bit from the internet.
Very funny. It's funny because I wasn't even going with the weed angle for it. I was going with the one or two, not very many specifically chosen just to have like a teen or two there kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the weed angle is I think there's a lot to explore there.
There's a lot to explore when it comes to weed. That's what I always say to myself whenever I walk into a dispensary and see.
When it comes to any drugs, I just want to explore.
You're so right. I love drugs, but only the fun ones.
What are amphetamines? I'd love to know.
I met somebody once who said they were on ketamine, and I said, good for you? They seemed really happy, so that's good.
Okay.
And we were at a club.
I feel like there was like a lot of fun bits that you could do. You'd be like, Ketty, you mean by that?
Oh, God, that would have been so
bet
funny.
They would have loved that.
They would have been like, that's so funny.
They were probably pretty happy, but they would have been a lot happier if you'd said that.
Yeah. And then they would have had no memory of me saying it because apparently...
Well, then you could say it to them again.
Oh, my God. Ketamine, the perfect drug for jokes.
Yeah, you only need like a 5. You get a type 5 with people that are on ketamine. You can do that forever.
I'm going to call my first special the K-hole and do it. It's going to be 60 minutes, but it's just going to be the same 5 minutes for 60 minutes. How many?
You're only allowed to watch it if you're on ketamine.
It's going to be the same 5 minutes for 40 times? No, that can't be right. What's 60 divided by 5, Thomas? 20? No.
You said 60 divided by 5?
60 divided by 5. Hurry up.
That's 12.
It's going to be the same 5 minutes for 12 times, and everybody will enjoy it. Ugh, whatever. The episode of Survivor we watched this week was called The Dragon Slayer. How do you feel about that episode title?
Pretty good. Coach was doing some fun coach stuff.
Does he ever
slaying
not
dragons?
Do fun coach stuff? I saw recently a list of the seasons that Coach has been on. He's been on 3 seasons. This one, number 20, number 23. And then again, he's coming back for 50. That's a pretty long gap.
He was also in the movie The Number 23.
He was Jim Carrey in the movie 23.
Yeah. I loved when Coach asked why those shoes were in the trash.
This episode first aired on April 9th, 2009. How old would he have been April 9, 2009?
April 9, 2009. Boy, I would have been 17.
What song is that?
That's 17 by Winger.
I would have been on the edge of 17, having just turned 18. Edge of
been off the edge.
17. Well, the other edge.
Been off the edge.
I was on the other. How come she never wrote a song, Stevie Nicks, called The Other Edge of 17, and it's about turning 18, and it's just a cover of the Alice Cooper song?
She did, and that song is called Bootylicious.
Last episode received 11.27 million viewers. How many viewers do you think this one received?
I'll say 11.4.
You got 3 of the 4 digits correct, but there's one in the middle there that you missed.
Is it 11.24?
11.24 million, correct.
Wow.
They really stuck with it.
I do it this fast every week.
Yeah. On the Jalapeno Tribe, they say the Jalapeno Tribe has lost their pow. Yeah, probably because you started calling yourselves Jalapeno. Bad move.
Yeah.
Then over on Timbira, Coach does his meditation in the water, and it has a pretty incredible soundtrack. I really enjoyed this one.
The editors, I think, by this time, were having a lot of fun with Coach.
The Coach is a fun guy. He realizes that this game is actually about him now.
That's such a perfect him thing to say. Yeah. It's like, I was playing this game too selflessly. It's got to be more about me now.
Yeah.
Jenna Maroney behavior.
Have you been enjoying everybody reposting all of their favorite 30 Rock jokes on
I love it. I just watched all of season 3 of 30 Rock again. It's a great show.
Season 3D Rock. Okay, so he's giving everybody massages now, which is a weird thing to do when you're like, this is all about me now. Let me go be nice for the first time ever. And then Friendon tells us that Coach claims to have started the samurai thing.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's so funny, though. I wish we could have gone to see this scene and not just Friendon's retelling of it, because I would have loved to see his immediate reaction. What does that mean, Coach? The samurai thing.
What samurai thing is that?
You ever see the movie Seven Samurai? That was actually about me.
I know. The people that are going to be watching this conversation don't necessarily know.
Right.
So talk to me like I don't know.
Over on the Jalapeno Tribe, Joe's leg looks significantly worse, but he swears he's actually getting better. Love it. I love when people do this.
It's fine. As always, with any injury that people receive on this show, it's fine. It's going to be fine.
Yeah. Joe went and just sat in the corner and told the referee, hey, what if we let somebody else win this one, actually? Just like what happened to our friend Seth freaking Rollins at Saturday night's main event last week.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy.
Is that where he got hurt?
That's where he got hurt. He jumped off a rope and landed on his knee bad. Because remember, several years ago, he tried to carry Kane on his shoulders, and then he buckled his knee, and it's been bad ever since.
Okay.
But now he can tell whenever a storm from hell is coming.
He should have been buckling his damn shoe instead of buckling his knee.
That's right. They merge. They have their feast and some new green buffs. Thomas, what famously is the color green?
The color green famously is the color green.
Okay, well, that's a good point. I was going to say a jalapeno.
Oh, yes, that too.
Yeah. Coach is very excited to befriend JT and Steven. Of course, they're good friends already, and Coach is a good friend also. Why'd they call him Coach and not friend?
Yeah, we've moved to the next level. I am no longer Coach. I am friend.
Coach names the merged tribe Forza. I know you got a kick out of that.
Yeah, because he loves Forza Motorsport.
Mm-hmm. Fun game. Might play it after we're done recording this, actually. So they get a tour of the new camp. Coach could see that JT was a good old boy. That was nice. That was a nice thing to say about JT. Meanwhile, JT says he's not sure if Taj has the idol or not. JT lying.
Yeah, it's a sad state of affairs. This beautiful boy forced to lie.
Yeah. Coach says he will not lie in this game. Do you buy it when he says that?
No, he's definitely already lied.
No, but that's his whole thing. Iron sharpens iron, only honesty, and all that. The samurai thing.
I guess if you're a compulsive liar, you maybe just don't even realize you're lying anymore.
Interesting. Coach then talks to Tyson and tells him that Friendin has the idol. Is that true? Yeah. Friendin and Taj were friends at Exile, right?
Yeah, they were friends. They were friendins on Exile.
Who was the second twosome to go to Exile and be like, we have this great plan?
I want to say Steven was one of them.
No, not Steven, the other man. Not JT, not Tyson, not Coach, not Friendin, not Joe.
Was it Joe?
It might have been Joe. Taj is annoyed that Friendin isn't talking to her despite their Exile alliance. But in Friendin's opinion, they're still laying low. See, people need to communicate better.
Yeah, they need to be better at having secret girlfriends / alliances.
Aaron and Joe go idol hunting, but there's nothing there, so they are going to take out Friendin and Sierra so they can finally start playing this game for real. Okay. Good luck, Joe.
Yeah, good luck, babe. Ever heard of that song? Mm-hmm. No, you haven't, because it hasn't come out yet, but it will, and then you'll understand.
What was the number one song in April of 2009, do you think?
Oh my, I bet it was like I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas.
It probably was. I'm looking it up right now. List of Hot 100 number ones in 2009. Here we go. April. Okay. It actually changed. April 4th, it was Right Round by Flo Rida.
Oh my God, featuring Kesha.
Of course. And then 2 days later, after this song, or after this episode came out, it was Poker Face, Poker Face.
I'm thinking probably of like later 2009, early 2010. I do remember.
Wait,
so
Thomas,
this would have been our.
Wait.
Yeah?
April 11th, it was Poker Face. April 18th to July 4th, it was Boom Boom Pow by the Black Eyed Peas.
I got the order wrong. It was Boom Boom Pow was the first single off of that, I think.
And then guess what took over on July 11th?
Was it I Got a Feeling?
I Got a Feeling, which stood in the number one spot until October 17th, when a song called Down by Jay Sean and Lil Wayne came out.
Oh, I don't remember that. I will say I think I Got a Feeling is legitimately like one of the biggest like number one singles of all time, like in the history of the Hot 100.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It still slaps, as they say. I
You
got a
couldn't get away
feeling.
from the Black Eyed Peas.
Really, truly. Down and then Three by Britney Spears. Oh, that's the song about having a threesome. And then Down came back for Halloween. Fireflies. And then What You Say by Jason Derulo. And then Fireflies came back. And then November 28th through the end of the year, of course, Empire's State of Mind. What a year 2009 was.
Eric Adams was loving it.
Oh, is he a big Black Eyed Peas fan?
No, he loves the song Empire State of Mind. He always comes out to it.
Yes, of course. At the Immunity Challenge, speaking of 2009, they have to hold on to a pole as long as possible. Pretty good.
Yeah, this is always a solid challenge.
Good challenge. Tyson wins this one easily. What a surprise. Joe, meanwhile, has to stay back for medical to look at his leg. Always a good sign when you're not allowed to go back to camp with the rest of the crew.
Tyson avoids getting hurt. He pulls a Miz at one point during the challenge and says that his face is his moneymaker.
Oh, that was very funny. Tyson, great season for Tyson. We then meet Dr. Lucy. Do you think it would have been confusing had they brought in Dr. Joe to treat Joe? And that's why they brought in Dr. Lucy instead.
What do you think Dr. Joe would have prescribed eating a bunch of meat skewers?
It can't hurt. Dr. Lucy tells him there's a bunch of pus under his skin, and then we...
That's not something you ever like to hear.
No. Back on Forza, we, of course, don't get to hear what Dr. Lucy says about Joe's continuation in the game. We go back to Forza Motorsports. Debbie congratulates Tyson and kisses him on the lips. What do you think of this? Was this a cool thing to do?
It was a little overly familiar, maybe.
Tyson says, if any ladies want my phone number, just ask. Tyson. Killing it. Aaron and Frendon then agree to vote for JT, but Tyson is secretly working with them and enjoys lying to them. That was funny.
See, Tyson is the opposite of Coach. He's like, I will lie in this game.
Yeah, lying is fun. That was what he said, and I appreciated that. I bet
lying on Survivor is very fun.
It's kind of the name of the game. If the game isn't called Survivor, it's called Lying. Do you think the show would have been as successful in 2000 had it been titled Lying instead of Survivor?
Lying? Yeah, I mean, I don't know that it would have felt as evocative as Survivor, but it would have been, an efficient way to describe the show.
Yeah. So JT is apparently the target. Coach assures him that he's actually going to be fine. JT and Steven try to figure out how to save JT by splitting the votes between Frendon and Sierra. This is kind of like a simulated season that we do where we accidentally cast only people we like. It's like, I'm going to be bummed out no matter who goes. I like Frendon. He's my friend. I like Sierra. She's fine. I liked when she lied about being sick and then got over it. That's good.
Yeah, the show is called Lying, so...
That's so true.
Nice to see somebody living up to the moniker.
Geoff then comes to the beach and tells them that Joe is out of the game. So Tribal Council has been canceled. Good news, bad news situation.
This is like a Survivor snow day for the contestants.
Yes. Oh, that's so good. Okay, speaking of snow, let's talk about these wildlife shots. We had a vulture, we had a crocodile, we had a dragonfly, a couple different species of snake, as well as a cricket, an owl, some monkeys, a couple different types of lizard, and the pampas deer. You know about these guys?
I'm not sure I do.
They're a deer with tan fur, as you might suspect. How tall do you think they are?
Oh boy, I'll say like 4 feet tall.
Not quite. Maybe half that.
Okay, 2 feet.
24 to 28 inches. How much do they weigh?
I'll say, man, if they're only 2 feet tall, probably like 40 pounds.
Try a little bit harder.
Is it like 50?
Yeah, 50 to 75 pounds. And where can they be found? On the globe.
Probably. Can they be found in like tropical environments?
I meant more on the globe, like what countries, what continents.
Well, you can find them in Brazil, but probably like South America.
Correct. Okay, they generally don't fight. It's more like sparring. How is this sparring initiated?
Do they like bang heads together?
It's significantly more gentle than that, but you're not far off. Do you want to guess again?
Okay, do they like nuzzle each other?
The smaller deer will touch his nose to the larger deer's nose.
Aw.
Right?
They boop. They boop.
They boop, and then they kind of tousle. When they do feel threatened, what will they do?
When they do feel threatened, what will they do?
Yes.
Do they like kick stuff?
I guess you could say they kick the ground because they will lay low in the grass and then leap away 1,000 to 2,000 meters, only occasionally looking back at the disturbance.
Okay.
And where do they rank on the IUCN Red List?
I'm going to say least concern.
Here's a fact that might influence your decision. They don't flee from humans, which makes them particularly susceptible to poaching. Do you want to guess again where they rank?
Okay. Are they threatened?
They are, in fact, near threatened, yes. So that's the pampas deer. They seem cute, but please don't kill them. No tribal council this week because Joe decided to get an infection in his leg. So we met the Dragon Slayer this week. Can you tell us the name of the quotes quiz?
So nasty that it's probably somewhat of a travesty having me. Then he told the people you can call me your majesty.
Quiz, which mythical creature are you? Which mythical creature are you? The Miz, probably.
I wish.
Are you a fairy, princess, mermaid, gnome, wizard, witch, dragon slayer, or elf?
What would you like to be?
I don't know if I'd want to be any of them.
Look, Thomas, we've got magic at our core, and it's just waiting to be discovered.
That's what Pool Madison 1011 says. I maybe be a merman.
Okay. Pick an animal friend. Dragonfly, pony, seahorse, bunny, owl, cat, bird. I'd prefer not to have a wild beast following me around. Stupid.
Oh, what an idiot. You gotta push your glasses up your nose when you say that. I'm obviously picking an owl. What am I, stupid?
Choice. It's a really good choice. I would have picked owl, but you already picked that, so I'm going to pick cat. Pick a weapon. I already picked a cat. Slingshot, dagger, shovel, magic, poison, bow and arrow, blowtorch, or my wit and wisdom are weapons enough.
Okay, nerd. I'll pick a dagger.
Solid choice. I'm going to pick magic. Don't stand so close to me, because I'm going to do magic on you, and I don't have any real weapons.
You know what? When you picked magic, you know what I thought?
I'm going to reference that song.
Why you gotta be so rude?
There we go. Okay. Where would you live? Inside of a tree, a castle, by the ocean, cabin in the forest, a secret cozy cellar, in a small lake house, a rustic yet modern home, or the mountains?
Rustic yet modern home.
Classic. I'm going to live inside of a tree. I just thought about what that would mean logistically. It's a horrible idea. But I think it sounds fun. Or do I want to live in the mountains? I'm going to live in the mountains, actually. I'm moving to the mountains.
Okay.
What is your hobby? Crafts, reading, socializing, cleaning and organizing, sleeping or watching TV, working out, anything outdoors, acting silly with friends.
I think we both got to pick acting silly with friends.
I was
That's
actually,
what I'm doing right now.
instead of crafts, I wish they would have said watching The Craft. The movie, The Craft, about
Yeah.
the witches in
'cause
high
you've
school
done-
or whatever.
Or if they said StarCraft.
Yeah, or if they said StarCraft, I would have been like, ooh,
I
I
haven't
remember
played
that game.
StarCraft in a long time, but I've played that before.
I'm going to pick anything outdoors, since they don't let me watch The Craft. I also don't like how they said sleeping or watching TV, like they're the same thing.
Why can't you be doing both?
Exactly. Pick your go-to outfit, a shimmering gown with velvet and diamonds. That sounds nice. A short, loose pastel dress. Bathing suit, overalls and flannel, a long, flowy cloak, leather on leather on leather, and combat boots, a long white tunic, or I only wear black.
I only wear black.
That's not really a choice. Like a black what? Black t-shirt? Black long sleeve t-shirt? Black
Wear
pants?
So wear my Pistons Detroit Bad Boys sweatshirt.
That actually has orange and white on it, so you're lying. You should go on the show called Lying that we've recently found. I'm obviously picking a long, flowy cloak. And lastly, pick a superpower. I already picked magic. What? Flying, invisibility, ability to breathe underwater, shape-shifting, magic, mind control, super strength, or super speed. I already picked magic. I'm picking magic again. Wow, this is a really hard one, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of choices here. I'll say flying.
Okay, that's a good choice. What did you get?
You're small but mighty, crafty and imaginative. People know you'll come up with clever situations. You tell the truth, but only if asked a question outright. I'm a fairy.
That's cute. Mine is mature and wise. People are always looking to you for help. You prefer to save your powers and only grant assistance for those you deem worthy. I'm a wizard. Do you like your answer?
It was not my preferred one, but whatever.
I like mine.
I think I kind of answered all over the map. I don't think the quiz knew what to do with me.
Just like a fairy. I picked wizard for all of the answers because I think wizards are cool, actually. Witchers and wizards and warlocks and whatnot. Okay, Thomas, what's your social media? Wow, we're already at the end. I guess when they don't vote anyone out, it goes pretty quick, huh?
Yeah, it was only one episode, so you can follow me at tom.tom.bsky.social or at tom.tom on X, everything app formerly known as Twitter.
Do you think you need to say the bsky.social every time, or do you think people kind of understand that?
I'm never going to stop saying it, so stop asking.
The show's on YouTube at the Compassionate Hater Survivor Podcast. You can go there, comment, subscribe, like, send it to your friends and say, oh, we love this podcast. And then your friend will say, who's we? And you'll say, the fans of the podcast. What can people comment on YouTube?
Ha ha ha, very funny smiley face, or just smiley face.
Cute. Last week's poll asked, which Sin City is best? The Sin City Cincinnati or the Sin City Lost Wages? What do you think? What do you think won out?
Cincinnati.
Is that what you would have voted for?
Yeah.
Well, you broke the tie. Cincinnati wins. I'm not gonna.
Yay! Skyline chili for everyone.
Hooray! What can people vote on this week?
Oh boy. Well,
We had like no debate this week. We just agreed on everything.
no, we were so agreeable.
Friendin.
Arts and crafts or arts and the craft?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Okay, where can people vote? Oh, youtube.com/officialhaterspodcast, whatever, you know. We have 3 shows on Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/justpodcast. It actually hasn't been canceled. What shows do you want to shout out there at patreon.com/justpodcast?
We can shout out. How about Just in Sync?
Is that what that one's called?
Yeah, it's because there's just Justin, and then I think there's Just in Sync.
Okay. You can listen to Just in Sync at the website we said earlier, you want to thank the fans?
I would love to thank the listeners and subscribers. Thank you for listening and subscribing.
And what can people write on Apple reviews?
This is my favorite podcast. I like it better than all the other podcasts. I give it a big thumbs up. 5 stars only, please.
Please only do 5 stars. We can't handle another 4-star rating. Unless you want to give us money, then we'll happily,
You have to pay money for that.
happily do that. Okay, we'll be back next week with episode 9 of Survivor Tocantins. Hopefully somebody gets voted out of that one. Until then, have a great summer.
Deuces.
Here's the other sports songs they chose. Rock Your Body by Justin Timberlake.
What is that? That's not sports.
Believe by Cher.
That's also not sports.
We Belong by Pat Benatar.
Okay.
And Lose Control by Teddy Swims. That one was, of course, performed by Goo.
Who is it performed by?
Goo.
Oh, by Goo. My mistake. I'm so sorry. I should have immediately recognized Goo.
Yeah, remember Goo?
It's my mistake. Yeah, Goo.
Oh, what's that AC/DC song they play before football games at Central?
Is it like Hell's Bells?
Maybe. I'm not going to try to remember how it goes. It doesn't matter. You know that one?
Yeah.
It's like the chainsaw at the beginning or whatever. What's that one?
I think you are making up a song. I don't think that's real.
I 100% am certain it's a song.
Are you sure there's not like bells at the beginning of it? Because that's one that gets played at sporting events.
Maybe.
Hell's Bells?
Hell's Bells. I mean, I know this song, obviously. I was 15 at one point. I listened to AC/DC.
I was very into AC/DC at one point in time, and I do not remember them having a song that features a chainsaw.
Yeah, this song definitely rules. Oh, they're still playing. They're touring Europe right now, apparently.
Wow.
Okay, this is not the song I was thinking of.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna guess that it's probably not an AC/DC song.
Thunderstruck.
Oh, there's no chainsaw in that song, but you sure?
What does the guitar sound like? Gotta do a Liberty Bibberty commercial
It
first.
sounds like it sounds good. It sounds like guitar.
This is not the guitar I was talking about. Ooh, they put a camera on the drumstick, though. That was pretty cool. There's a camera on the guitar neck. It's pretty cool. This
Real Liberty Bibbity vibe to this this song.
Okay, so the part I thought sounded like chainsaws is apparently just vocals.
Oh, okay.
One guy, big Mo, 2 guys, little bitty Mo, 3 guys, 4-eyed Mo, 4 guys, no Mo, 5 guys, eat Mo, 5 little guys named Mo.
Speaking of remembering guys, do you want to remember 5 guys?
Oh, of course.
Of course. Okay, this is, of course, Survivor Sports News, Pop Culture, and Which, and is there a theme, and can you find the theme? Okay, up first, we've got Courtney Vandersloot.
I believe that is a women's basketball player. I believe she plays in the WNBA.
She does indeed. Do you know what teams she's played for?
Oh, boy. Did she play for Seattle?
Never.
Okay, so no, I don't then.
She was on the Chicago Sky from 2011 to 22. Then went to the
That's your team.
That's my team. Then it went to the New York Liberty from 23 to 24. And then back to the Sky this year.
Okay.
Everybody was pretty
Playing
excited
there with
about it.
Angel Reese, who I almost just called Angel Olsen.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Get them on Survivor.
Angel
Almost
Olsen
same
out there
names.
balling.
Next guy is, of course, Seth Rollins.
Okay, Seth Rollins, the future of the WWE.
Oh,
Yeah, Seth Rollins, of course, the architect of the Shield.
yeah, throwback. Did you know that he's been in the WWE since 2012 as a regular
I did.
main roster guy? That seems
Yeah,
like
that was. It was.
unreal.
I want to say it was the end of Survivor Series 2012 is when they interfered in the match between John Cena and CM Punk.
No, it was CM Punk and Ryback when they first introduced themselves on the main roster.
Oh, okay.
Remember Ryback?
Oh, yeah. Did they put Ryback? They put Ryback through the announce table. They did the triple power bomb, right?
Yeah, probably. Up next, Tristan Cassis.
I'm gonna guess Survivor.
Incorrect. He is a baseball player.
Okay, Tristan Cassis. I've never heard of this guy.
He has played for the Boston Red Sox since 2022.
Okay.
How about Zoe Stark, our fourth guy this week?
Zoe Stark, I believe, is that sounds like a Survivor player.
So a wrestler, actually. She was in NXT from 21 to 23 and WWE main roster since 2023.
That makes sense. That it's a regular sounding boring name because that's what they seem to like to do in the Triple H era.
Of course. And our fifth and final guy this week, Joe Dowdle.
Joe Dowdle, is this finally a Survivor person?
Indeed it is. Do you know why he's significant?
Why?
Or what season he's from, rather?
Is this Joe from the last season?
This is Joe from the current season we're currently watching. This is the Joe that had to leave the game.
Oh, it's Joe. Yeah, the Joe that had the leg injury.
Oh, I hated it. I hated that scene so much. So have you figured out the theme?
Did all of these people have leg injuries? Did they
all
have to
of
be,
these
like,
people
removed
had
from the game?
pretty gruesome leg injuries. Did you just hang up on me?
No.